text sentiment and emotion. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. Powerful words by Martin Luther King. Words can influence. Words can compel. Words cannot change reality, but they have the power to change the way people perceive reality. A single word can make the difference between someone liking or disliking you. On the other hand, using the right words, like we can create magic. kWurd has intelligent analytics that can help you improve your written word. Have you heard of text sentiment? From your written word, your AI coach can tell you if your text sentiment is positive, negative, or neutral. Here's an example of an email. Subject: update on numbers. Hi Tom, I'm going to share with you very sad news. Our growth numbers are projected to decline by 20%. As a result, we will have to let go of 30 people. As of now, this is causing a lot of demotivation in the team, which is impacting productivity. The bad news is that it has led to some attrition as well. Unfortunately, I do not see the situation improving over the next 2 months unless we are helped by additional budget. We are only going to go down and under. Regards, Steve Ford. This text generated a negative sentiment rating from kWurd. 67% sad, 13% fear, and 50% joy in text emotion. Now let's see this bad news email rewritten in a more positive way. Subject: update on numbers. Hi Tom, the situation is that our numbers are down by 20%, which means we need to reduce our headcount by 30 people. That could impact the team's morale and productivity. The good news is that the situation can be turned around if we get an additional budget of $250,000. Regards, Steve Ford. This text sentiment generated a highly positive rating from kWurd, and the text emotion now generated only 11% sadness, still 13% fear, and 58% joy in text emotion. Conveying the same thing in different words can completely change the sentiment it generates. This is on a scale of -1 to +1, where +1 is extremely positive and -1 is extremely negative. Here the sentiment moved from 0.51 negative to a 0.42 positive sentiment. What has caused this difference? Number 1. A neutral word was used, such as the situation is versus I'm going to share with you very sad news. When giving bad news, you want to start with a sentence like the situation is. This allows you to be unbiased, factual, and less emotional. Number 2. The highlighted negative words were removed or changed to more positive ones. So instead of using sad news and bad news, we offered a way to turn around the situation, which is good news. A contraction is a split word, such as should not, which becomes shouldn't. Other examples are can't, won't, don't, and these words make you sound negative and impact the text sentiment and emotion. You want to exchange a word for a positive one. For example, we can't get this information if we don't get an approval, versus we can get this information when you approve this change. Notice the difference, if versus when. If means that there is a possibility of failure. However, when is a positive expectation that it will get approved. Number 3. These highlighted words are extra words which take away from the assertiveness and clarity of the message. The number of words have been reduced by 48%, leading to a more positive text, sentiment, and emotion. The words highlighted below are passive. For instance, I want to share with you is passive. You're asking permission to share your view. You just need to share it and not ask for the right to do it. Number 4. For example, the line, unless we're helped by giving us additional budget, gives the reader a chance to say no, and again sounds passive. Be solution-oriented and assertive. The good news is that the situation can be turned around if we get an additional budget of $250,000. This is an example of what you need to solve the situation. Similarly, when you say, "I'll try and get this done in 30 days, it leaves in the listener's mind a sense of doubt. You sound passive, unsure, or fearful. You want to remove those words from your vocabulary, try or maybe. Either you'll commit or you won't. For example, you want to say, "I will get this done in 30 days, or "I need 30 days to get this done." Think about your choice of words. Here are some negative words and phrases which can be said in a more positive manner. Words are free. It's how you use them that will benefit or cost you. In some cases, you cannot force the text sentiment to be positive, but you can have a less negative score. Go to kWurd.com to assess your text sentiment score. If you get a negative or low positive score, go back and review the script and change words to more positive ones. Practice over and over again on kWurd.com until you get a higher score. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to get more new videos.